Ohtani is the greatest baseball player who has ever walked the face of the earth, and he solidified that argument in Game 4 of the Dodgers closeout game of the Brewers in the NLCS. He went deep 3 times. He struck out 10 in the clincher. Ohtani was awarded the NLCS MVP award. Kevin, was that the greatest single-game performance ever?
Santos, and I like calling you Santos because I like using your last name. It's just a lot easier because I still don't know how to spell your name with 2 R's or 1 R and A, and I always with Santos. That's the reason.
Facts.
I'll tell you this. I'm just going to tell you this. What we've witnessed, it's not Tickle Bunny anymore. It is the greatest thing that this game has seen from the start of this game. And it doesn't make sense because the domination on the offensive side is electric, right? To hit 3 home runs on this stage, you're like, holy smoking lizards. To hit 3 home runs in Little League is hard, college baseball, all of it. To dominate 3 strikeouts and then to step up and hit a leadoff home run, we're already getting texts. To keep it going and striking out 10 and to keep this performance going, and everybody that sat here and always said, like, oh my God, when he pitches, his offense has gone down. And let me tell you something. Stop with this offense has gone down because what we're seeing is electric arms on this stage because all the teams that were available for these postseasons have gangsters, right? Remember old Sanchez in Philly throwing that 98? He's about 165 pounds. He's 6'7", and a nice changeup. So then Shohei doesn't get a hit. You're like, oh my God, he's struggling. No, he's not. He's the biggest gangster this game has ever seen. He had the most unbelievable game that this game has ever seen, and we all have to sit there and go, wow, I can't wait to talk to him again. Right? I'm just going to go up to him. I don't need a translator. I don't need everybody around. I just want to go, hey, bro, give Uncle Kevin a hug because you are unbelievable. And that's all I have to say. That is all I have to say. He is a star. And I don't know, oh, really, Millar? Yeah. And really, yeah, you're right.
He's bigger
I'm with
than this game.
Really.
He's bigger than this game.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
With no muscles. He looks like he's like a normal dad. He's just like this. Yeah, okay, I'm going to look weird for a couple swings. I know, I'll let you go, Ryan. I'm sorry. But this is it. And then, whoa, out of the stadium. What? Not just home runs. They're embarrassing home runs. You can't hang a cutter because you're going to get embarrassed. All right, I'm sorry, I'm done. Thank you.
No, it's all of those things. Like when Sierra said he's bigger than the game, I think this is for the first time, you know, where we truly have a global icon in our game. Like this guy is worldwide. Like we can't even comprehend what, you know, when you go over to Japan, I talked to the Cubs when they went over there, and they're like, everything's Ohtani. You can't walk 2 stores without it being Ohtani something. And then, you know, the impact that he has around the world. Like, you know, you see these soccer stars and they, you know, they got 500,000 followers on Instagram. That's Ohtani. Everybody knows what he's doing. The barber down the street to the person working, like if you ask the person working through the drive-thru, you follow baseball? No, but I know about Ohtani. Like everybody knows about this guy. And what he just did in that Game 4 was single greatest game ever played by a player in the history of this game. Nobody's ever done that. And you can sit there and say, oh, well, this guy threw a shutout and he also hit a home run in 1967. Cool, I get it. And I'm not discounting that amazing moment that he had. But to hit 3 home runs in a league championship game and also strike out 10, it's incredible. It seems unfathomable, to be honest with you. It's like fantasy world stuff that we all get to be a part of. Mookie summed it up. It's like being on the Chicago Bulls and he's Michael Jordan. We're seeing things that just people just don't do. And I feel very fortunate. I feel like so blessed that we get to be in this generation and cover this sport when I get to watch the greatest player to ever play. Like I tell my son that. Brady and I talk about that. I'm like, we're texting when he's doing this. I'm like, he's the unicorn. He's the greatest. This dude's the GOAT. Like, I get he's got to do it for however many more years. No, he's the best, man. Hands down. It's unreal.
Let me just tell you something. Let me real quick. Okay, if he wants to be famous, though, Sierra, just come on IT. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get him on IT, and then that'll be his next step. And he's going to be famous then.
Yeah.
You can't document the greatness in a graphic. Like that doesn't, you know what I mean? But this is to sum it up. I think
What were his teammates saying, like, you were in that dugout or close to their dugout? What were they doing as it's unfolding?
You're looking at super-duper stars, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. Their mouths are agape.
Yeah.
They're both first-ballot Hall of Famers.
And he was in a slump. He was losing the plate.
Yep.
We had talked about the struggles, and he went out to batting practice for the first time at Dodger Stadium in a long time, maybe second time all year. And then that's what happens? It doesn't even make sense.
No. It's like
one of those stop what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You'll remember where you were forever.
So, I don't want to say I'm not surprised. This is a joke, what we're witnessing. But sitting there, after the second one, I texted Lauren, and I was like...
You're witnessing history.
Yeah, I said, you're witnessing history. I want you to, like, totally understand what's happening here, because no one else can do this. I made my son come and watch. I was like, everyone sit down and just enjoy. Because the great players in the big leagues... This is what they were like in Little League.
Right.
But I don't think even the great players were doing this in Little League, punching 10 and hitting 3 homers. Can we just get to can we get to what we all came for, though?
Yeah, show that one.
And I preface this. Chad Patrick, you pitched your tush off.
He pitched very well in this series.
He pitched of dominant baseball. He gave up 1 hit. It just happened to go 6 miles. This thing was killed. And it's the 3-1, that cutter he tries to backdoor that just creeps. He just pulls it a little bit, and it's game over, right into his barrel. And I'm sitting there going, how many people have gone up there? Willie Stargell and Kyle Schwarber. Look at Freddie Free. Again. Rear end up under him at the point of contact. Everything's back connected. Kind of a testament. I love the fact that he went outside and wanted to hit outside and get it right. But you're sitting there going, he's doing things no one else in the game can do. He's making the stars just, they're aghast. And then he went to the splitty the remainder of the game and was punching tickets. This is wipeout stuff. Isaac Collins right there. Whatever he wanted to do. 6 innings, 10 punch-outs, and this one, people don't 99, this pitch is... That's not that bad a pitch. Run that back for me. And to hit it out opposite field, 99 inside? And this is not a wall scraper opposite field. We're talking 10, 15 rows deep. It is such a joy to watch him go about it. And you see right here, 3+ homers in a game where players were the starting pitcher. You got Shohei Ohtani, you got old Jim Tobin back from 1942, and then our boy Guy Hecker, rest in peace, 1886. Shohei, you gave me a family moment the other night with my son. I won't let it happen in March.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't homer. You're hoping he doesn't homer.
Who is that?
Yeah, now that I'm glad you bring up.
Old Guy Hecker?
Yeah, this is Guy Hecker. Now this is true. After his playing career, he operated a grocery store. And fun fact, that grocery store became Stop and Shop.
Get out of here.
You're welcome. I'm just kidding about the Stop and Shop.
Oh, my gosh.
I was going to say, I just ran into a couple aliens at Stop and Shop last week.
Good stuff.
I like the Dodgers pennant-winning celebration. They kind of treated it like it was the Rockies in May. Look, it's one thing, it's not insulting, but look, they won 4-zip. Look at Pajes grabs this ball. But I thought, you know what? Kid, you're going to want that baseball. I don't know. That's a bit much. But I like the way they low-keyed the celebration because this is not, while it's success, there's more to come.
Yeah, well, Pajes, let's keep that baseball in your glove.
I don't get that.
Let's not throw that. Let's not throw that in the stands of history. You know, I understand it because I think the way the Dodgers are playing right now, they feel like that. Listen, the standard's the World Series.
Right.
This is nice. We just swept the Brewers, who are one of the best teams in the game, and really overpowered them with that rotation.
Right.
So I understand it, and they celebrated in the clubhouse because I think you should celebrate. As a player, playing 12 years, being to the postseason twice, I know how hard that is. When you're the Dodgers and you're going every year, you're like, okay, now this is our standard, is to win the World Series. So I get it, but I'm glad they celebrated in the clubhouse.
I look back to, they celebrate there, but you don't go berserk on the field because it feels obligatory. I remember the Cubs, when they clinched the postseason, not the division, but they clinched the postseason, and were like, okay, we're in the postseason. The dugout didn't even empty. I thought it was such a great move that, hey, you know what? We shake hands. Guys were, you know, very happy out on the field. But you don't have to go berserk. The Gatorade bucket, everyone goes, nuts. Oh, champagne, and oh, it's in my eye. Like, it almost seems like you're going so. And you know, I'm pro-joy. You know that, guys. But just be happy. You can be happy and be celebratory without being berserk.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, and I think there definitely is something to be said about that, no doubt about it. But I must say, whatever that feel is, because like I said, it's not easy to get to the postseason. But you know, celebrate when you're in the clubhouse, no doubt about it. But if it is a big game and there's a situation where you clinch on a walk-off or something, go berserk.
You know what it is? I think too, there's more postseason teams, and then you get the postseason, then you clinch the division, then you get the wild card, then you get, and after all, it's like, wow, we're just celebrating everything. So it kind of diminishes that. I hate to be that guy.
I hear you,
but I'm that guy. When we come back, we agreed on a lot
negative, but I'm just going to be a little negative.
I don't want to work negative. You know me.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。